With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
We are back with a brand new edition of Wrasslin. It's a brand new season. It's a whole new era. And let's get right into it, folks. MyRise Mutiny.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is gonna be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're gonna answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
I'm gonna start with the men's division.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Mr. Hopkins is back. Love wriggle. Callbacks to the old story. Let's do some of these attribute upgrades. Alright, I always gotta have some some resilience for real. Let's see. Alright, we'll just leave it like that. I know I didn't really take much time to do it, but over time we'll get a little bit better. Let's go. There's no. Okay. Let's go talk to Franklin.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we end up on the same brand so that we can finally have a match or two.
I wouldn't mind that either. We could do big things together.
I guess we'll see where we end up. I know they're saying you could be staying here on Raw, but I've been around a while and I've seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
What's up, Pierce?
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
Final match on Raw.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's
I
mind.
had to take the Rock's intro, so I had to take it. I may need to turn it off. I just want to see it one
The
time.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Mr. Hopkins!
There's been a lot of speculation about this guy's future, and if you've seen him in the ring, you can understand why.
Rumors are just rumors, but a strong showing here against Montez Ford could help turn those rumors into reality.
I wish y'all could hear the music for real. Man.
With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement about WWE's pecking order.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking.
They're slamming their face down. He got out of dodge just in time.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Stops the ref count before 2.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Lands the crossbody.
And Tez was expecting that.
Tagged with a punch.
Import export superstars in MyRise.
Misses the target.
They need to add it.
Vicious right forearm. And that might have shipped forward to his foundation. Stiff kick.
Ooh! Oh, I know what's coming next. Here it is.
Reverse pit.
It's over.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
That's still a quick kick out at this point. Gets out of dodge.
DDT.
Boom.
Prying their opponent's arm out.
There's a double stomp right down the arm.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Time to hit you with a RKO.
Oh, this could be over.
2
count. No,
and a
he
kick
gets the
out
shoulder.
at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
This is we got the Rock's entrance.
Uh-oh, it's about that time. It is the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
Elbow.
Montez
That
can
should
do
be it
now.
right there.
Into the pinfall for the
2,
victory.
2.
Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner, Mr. Hopkins!
It's time for a draft.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors the superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
Let's go talk to Kathy Kelly. Shout out to her.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Let's go scheming and calculating.
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see Kathy Kelly in the game. Triple H.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
Alright, let's continue the story. Last year we finished the story. Let's continue the story.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
I wonder if Hunter's in on it.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate.
Really?
After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
All right. What's up, bud?
Hey, you all right? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel.
That would be like
I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Punk as an ally? Alright.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
Probably him.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
For real.
I do not.
You do.
However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
Congratulations, Troy.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
He said I wanted to go on live tours.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
I'm the one draft pick. I got to have a race schedule.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Oh, that was sarcastic. Because believe me, I can't wait. It's probably Troy under the mask. What's Punk? What's up, Punk? Wasn't in MyRise last year, so good to see him.
Wow, where did they get this competitor from?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at...
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
And his opponent, from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing...
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
He's able to slip away from that.
Stunner! Nailed it!
Great precision.
Ooh! Well-placed kick.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a kick. Bam!
Slips away just in time.
Return fire on Adrian.
Oof.
Knee lift. Neck breaker. Ooh. Kick.
Nasty kick.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Sky high.
Splash! And right away into the pin. 2. No! 2 count.
Somehow, someway, he is still in this.
I respect the fight.
Super kick! He might have him here.
Is this it?
One, two, three.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
Get a chair.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo?
What?
From NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Tony? I mean, it checks out. I mean, he's probably a mafia boss, so. I mean, I feel you. I like Tony.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
I don't believe a daggone thing you said. What's up, Pump?
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Yeah, I completely 100% agree. I don't think Lardan is Tony D'Angelo.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut...
Hey, Tony D.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Ooh. Strong kick.
My goodness.
Ooh. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Clothesline.
Ooh. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Ooh. Ooh.
Effective dodge there.
Boom. Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Cutter from the top.
Oh. He avoids the contact.
Boom. What a high kick. Lands the elbow. No signs of either combatant backing down. Ooh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Oh. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
They are emptying their tanks, going back.
Rapid fire shots. Modern superstar backing down. Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand.
A cover. Tony is completely out of sorts here. That could be curtains for Tony.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
2, 3.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
It's cool how they
And Pearce goes
NXT
down
is getting
the
them.
NXT
Lexus
Tag
King's dad.
champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
Dad,
This
they took
is
out Charlotte.
insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO about this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
We are fighting for the heart and soul of World Wrestling Entertainment.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
He was a
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
That's my fault. What if Punk's in on it?
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
I'll do it.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I'm going to bed.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Braun. Dad. No, Hunter's not gonna do anything. Got my little cousin up here. We gotta go beat him.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
You know, Drew McIntyre is starting to make a point. Drew McIntyre makes a point, like, you know, my. Eva Moreno. Should they make it WWE? Controversy was part of the Unleashed storyline. About how this one last year's game. You know, do drop us a card. Have a living. It is so weird not finding myself beside like my camera. She loves theater, she does. It's cool, I guess they got both divisions of the story. 1, 2, ooh. I do love the Pro Wrestling Japan arena. I like how it's just a different response. They clap when you move. I love it. Oh, Ava. Honey, no. One, two. Oh, shit that far around. You wanna mess with me right now? Alright, I think it's time to put this match to bed. What's that? Right there. Manhandle slam. 1, 2, 3. Boop, beep, beep, boop, 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 boop.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pierce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT Mutiny.
He'll be more than happy to bury
CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? Well, I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced
Of
on
course
my
he
watch.
signed with Mutiny.
My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
Come on, Lexus. Come on.
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods.
Hush. Ain't nobody God but Jesus.
Call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center.
They even changed the thing to make the Mutiny logo take over the WWE logo.
Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right?
Get pinned, that's the queen. They want me to get pinned for.
Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe? Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
Cool that Lexus is in the game though.
And you two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
Is this like pin to lose or just?
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
Tag is good.
Oh, look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment! I've seen more impressive moves in a slow-motion replay. Stacy, I'm sorry. They said they were good.
I guess I'm supposed to lose.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. But that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing? Hey, Lexus and JC! Do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
You gonna jump or what?
One, two, that's 3.
It's absolutely stupid exceptive, but okay.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Yeah, that's good. Minor setback. Are these for the titles? Just a quick question.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but...
I don't think you're for titles.
There you see what's at stake. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
These attacks on the champ are adding up.
Ooh. He almost got caught by that one.
In the hard way. And you don't often see the champion get thrown.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Yeah. Thanks, Punk. Appreciate you, bro. For champs.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral.
I can.
Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
Yeah.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Well, folks, I think that's going to conclude the first episode. We're united with Punk. Me and the Queen are going at it, and we're going to take down NXT Mutiny. I only have one question for you, folks. Are you ready? So with that being said, folks, please make sure to like, please make sure to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Rising Up. I sure know I did. Check out Mainstream Minute, check out Life of Supremacy tomorrow, and we'll be back next week. God be one for brand new episodes. So until then, folks, take care. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I. And God bless. Take care.